Last time we defeated the bow sorcerer. And now it looks like we are probably going to be fighting the old man who has been giving us red mercury. He told us to stop him if he ever lost his mind, basically, or if he was ever overcome. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, across this bridge. I was looking for a fallen tree for some reason. Tomb. Oh boy, why does this look like Ishin's boss arena?
You have aided me in accomplishing my wish. I led a contingent of soldiers against these monsters. Although I pried a divine treasure from their dying claws, none who followed me lived to see the light again. The relic reawakened the general and his warriors, but their minds were gone, lost to the abyss. Their struggle is over now, and they can finally rest in peace. Discern the truth, and then we shall speak again.
Oh. I mean, this is absolutely a boss arena, though, right? Right, pendant. Increases damage dealt, but also increases damage taken. A jade pendant shaped into the legendary beast Tigralis that symbolizes courage and strength. Likely claimed from the corpse of a soldier of old, a fierce battle took place here some 1,000 years ago, and the legend claims that the battle was against non-human beings. Peace pendant increases your weapon's blunt attack power. A jade pendant with cloud-like pattern that represents peace and tranquility. Those who fled from Zhenwu Temple into the forest were akin to sheep rushing into the tiger's den. Rumors claim that avians inhabited the forest some 1,000 years ago, and that their leaders harbor nothing but hostility and hatred towards humans. So if the bow ascended to avians, why is it that the bow sorcerer was so much stronger than what I think are the avians? Okay, so learn the truth about something, and I've already forgot exactly what he said. Okay, 1 second. Let me just save last 5 minutes. What did he say exactly?
You have aided
me.
Divine treasure from their dying claws.
Okay. None who followed me lived to see the light again. Okay. I aided me in accomplishing my wish. Okay, so I think He got a relic. So... Wait. He led a contingent of soldiers against monsters in this area. He pried a divine treasure from their dying claws. Claws, so probably the avians that are talked about in the pendant that he just gave me. None who followed me lived to see the light again, so all of his fellow soldiers died except for him in the fight against the avians to reclaim a relic. Right? Well, divine treasure. And the relic must be the divine treasure. Unless he's talking about something different, but I doubt it. The relic reawakened the general and his warriors, but their minds were gone, lost to the abyss. So, he brought a bunch of soldiers to fight against the avians to reclaim a relic. Then the power of the relic resurrected his men, it sounds like, but they were lost. Their struggle is over now, and they can finally rest in peace. Okay, well, I defeated, what's his name? Let me look at the name of the episode. Lu Wenshu. I defeated Lu Wenshu. But he's still alive. I haven't defeated the father. Also, the rebels are still alive. I'm very confused. So I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about just yet. I feel like I'll understand better on a second playthrough. Hopefully I'll understand better by the time I finish the game. But you know, Souls likes are notoriously opaque about their lore, which I like because I like digging through it and figuring stuff out. But yeah, at the moment I am very confused. Okay, so we're not doing that right now, but we're going to add that to our notes. Revisit tree or tree. I mean, there is a giant like swirly tree, but revisit white flower boss arena looking area after discovering the discovering the truth. 1 second. There's more to our conversation. Okay, yeah, he literally just says discerning the truth, and then we can speak again after discerning the truth. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, so check out Weird Gate. Oh, yes. Okay, last time when I was editing, we saw that, so, what was it? We were reading a description. It was a spell description. Echo. Yeah, Echo with the bow sorcerer. Or is it this one? No, it's not this one. What was it? I can't remember what it was that we found. We got something from the bow sorcerer. Was it a... Okay, let me look back at episode 23 footage. Oh, it was the copper drum. It was the copper drum, which I don't have anymore because I gave it away. Okay, so let me just read the copper drum. Okay. While they later ascended to avians, they have retained their old memories. So, yeah. So the ascension seems to be some kind of like deific thing, whereas like the feathering that we've seen is more like a corruption. So, where was it? Cloud. No, it's Worship's Rise. Palace Hill? Still have that to worry about. Yeah, okay. So, in Shu's tranquil retreat, divine shards we behold, can we seize the threads of fate or the eternal flow of life? So, eternal feels more like the ascension. Because, okay, the bow sorcerer lived for millennia. We were told that in some of the dialogue during the boss fight. So, if we're talking about eternal flow of life, it's got to be the ascension, not the feathered transcendence. Because we've heard nothing about the feathered being like immortal. Cool. Have they always had two heads? Let's look at what we got. Lasting alacrity. Alacrity was the ability for like basically damage immunity while casting a spell, from what we read in the skill tree. An emerald etched with the ancient... Okay. Extends the duration of damage avoidance when triggering alacrity. Okay, yeah. That's cool. It really could be quite useful. So, material form. This one doesn't. We should test this. Okay, so it basically lets me dodge one attack. Alright, I don't have... So that could be extremely useful. Let's not just randomly die for an experiment, though. What am I doing? Let's enter dream. Teleport. Okay. Wait. Yeah, alter gate. But yeah, the evasion spell does take a little bit of time to cast, so using it properly would be a bit difficult. What the heck? Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Oh boy. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So, what was it you were saying?
I know. My father possesses divine powers. And he'll
You possess... Okay. Is that your father? Oh, shoot. Wait, why do I... Oh! Really? Okay, so he does 2 pounces and then a leap. Oh, that does not last very long. Okay. So timing is extremely important on the on using that evasion skill. Okay, so if he does this... Wait, really? Really? Yes, I'm very well aware. Really? No. Yeah, okay. I've got very used to the bow sorcerer charges, where it's just like the moment she moves, you gotta dodge. This guy is far slower, but that kind of sometimes works to my disadvantage. It would be better sometimes if he were faster, or easier sometimes if he were faster. Okay. Okay. See, that one actually, I think will be better. Okay, so he does the double pounce, and then I need to immediately dodge. Okay, when he does the spin, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, electricity seems to be the name of the game here. Let's change up our clothes so that we're not dying immediately to every single one of his electric attacks. Okay. So, we need lightning resistance. Okay, so better lightning resistance. Let us okay. Wow, okay, plasma beam. Really? Wow. And they really want me to do an ally summoning, but I'm not going to. I'm just not. Okay, I really need to dodge whenever I see that. Oh boy. Dude, really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it lasts like no time at all. Dude. Dude, I'm okay, I'm out. Oh boy. Really? I couldn't even see what I was doing. Thank you very much. Like, actually, thank you very much. I really love that you have the Madness logo over top of the beginning of the boss fight, even though you've already seen it. Unless you let the entire thing just fade, so I have to sit here for like 5 seconds if I want to even have a chance. Madness descends. Alright. Just wait for that to disappear. Okay, now we can go through. Really? Okay, I thought I dodged that. See, yeah, now I'm gonna have to... What I really need to do, honestly, is go kill my Madness Demon every time that starts happening. Okay, what does my madness look like right now? Yeah, okay. Let's go kill my Madness Demon. There There was one place where the madness demon literally just fell off. I think it was Hell's Watch. Not sure exactly where. No, this isn't the location. This is not the right spot. This is not the right spot. Where was that? You know, I should also take the throwing knives off of my equipment since I don't have any. I think I just accidentally used all of them by mistaking what I currently had equipped. Anyway, this is not the spot. It's further ahead. Or no, it was further behind. It was down here. Closer to a, it was closer than this to an actual... Oh, 1 second. My timer, so I need to save, reset, start my timer, okay. Or no. Wait. Like, if it was just, oh, you take more damage, I could deal with that. But it's the fact that it visually interferes with the beginning of the boss fight that causes the issue. Okay, so it was over there. It was this area that that they just fell off from. The question is, where was it from this point? Really? Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. It was this way. Okay, referent temple. Left side. Okay, we die. And then go to the Reverend Temple. And then, well, we'll see if it's repeatable. Well, I don't suppose that counted. Oh, it did count. I mean, my death also counted, but hey, at least it's something. Let's teleport back. least I'm not constantly seeing madness. Okay. You know, Well, it wasn't actually too bad. Arm ancient.
I'll carry it onward. He will hear it.
1 second. A remnant from the War of the Ancients, representing a fearsome power. When combined with other chisels, it forms a complete artifact. Capable of increasing the mana vase's recovery potency to its maximum from within the impetus repository. Oh. Legend claims Zhang Xinzhang's rampage claimed innumerable lives, his bloodshed birthing only more carnage even after his passion. In death, Liu Wenshu used this object to bring him back. Pardon me. Yet reviving the dead only deepens the sins and suffering of the world. Entering the dream, each effect originates from its cause. An ancient object has the power to alter the chain of causality. Enter the dream at a shrine to receive the primordial deity's guidance and continue your journey. I heard somebody talking, but I was reading and I didn't hear what they said. Okay, so first he said, serve Ming not Qing, forsake not your honor. But so quietly that you couldn't hear it over the music. But then...
Your will. I'll carry it onward. He will hear it.
Lead. Okay. So yeah. Capable of raising to the maximum. Lost remains. So maybe the final upgrade to the mana vase just requires that? Or wait. Let's try. Okay. Okay, so you can't use it unlike this. Increases madness when used. Yeah, so this is the object that allows reincarnation that was stolen from the Bio State, I guess, by us, to revive her sister. We have 3 chisels. Okay, well, we have more items than just that. Okay, tortoise ingot. Hand over to Tao Ching to gain access to new products. Wait. Serve Ming, not Xing. Huh. A valuable gold ingot shaped like a tortoise. The ingot fell into Zhang Xinzhang's hands when the rebels ravaged and plundered the lands of Shu. Well, now let's keep going. I keep stopping, being like, oh, okay, now we have... Any boss items are going to be from the shop. I mean, boss clothing. Okay, no pendants, but we should have an essence, right? An echo. Oh! So the bow sorcerer seems to be after Zhang Xinshang. Interesting. A spell used by the Sovereign after he died and came back to life in the form of a demonic tiger. The Sovereign rebelled amidst the chaos of the Ming court, but his noble goal of ending the turmoil was lost to the war. Now resurrected, the Sovereign is a mere hollow shell, with his once righteous fury transformed into unrelenting storms of lightning. Okay. Okay, so he was brought back. Well, okay, so his son was one of the rebels for sure. The reason I know this is because the whole lightning thing. Lightning was used by the Sovereign, used by Lu Wenshu, and also used by the rebel general that we defeated a long time ago. So, Lu Wenshu tried to revive his father using the artifact, but instead of bringing back his father, he brought back basically the worst parts of his father, and he thought it was like, my father has divine powers and will restore the army. That was his goal. And they're definitely over the rebels, because there were rebel soldiers in the area that Lu Wenshu was guarding. And they're rebelling against the Ming court. Zhang Xinjiang was originally an honorable warrior who was fighting against corruption, but he's been twisted by the resurrection process. Interesting. Okay. Well. Yeah. Oh. Do we have anything else? Sorry. I keep exiting early. Yeah, no. It doesn't look like it. Okay. The only tree where I've seen any flask upgrades has been this one. Specifically. Well, let's just, I guess, upgrade our agility and our vitality. And go talk to Tao Ching. Hey.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Oh, good heavens. This... Has anyone else laid eyes on this? In better times, I wouldn't dare touch it. But now... Well... Desperate times call for desperate treasures. The rebels looted countless treasures from the Shu Manor, sinking what they couldn't carry to the river's depths. Oh, I mourned at the loss of those treasures. To think you'd bring one to me. Oh, fate works in mysterious ways.
Okay. Sovereign. Okay. Let's,
If you've got more. What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. Nothing good comes cheap, you know. What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
I already got that, right? Yes.
If you've
No, I need to read them.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment.
A felt hat, its brim adorned with gold accents and a decorative fringe belonging to sovereign Xinjiang. Sea lily vines creep across its surface, filled with the resentment of those who died unjustly. A set of imperial robes crafted from dark yellow silk and intricately embroidered with dragons. The garments were torn as Zhang Xinjiang's body transformed during his revival. Their original form no longer discernible. Sea lily vines creep across their surface, filled with the resentment of those who died unjustly. The forsworn sons' internal strife only surfaced after their deaths. Armed guards forged from repeatedly tempered steel. Zhang Xinjiang. This is like a tongue twister for me. Zhang Xinjiang's lower body fused with the tiger during his revival, tearing his robes and rendering the dragon patterns almost unrecognizable. Sea lily vine, yeah, okay.
If you've got.
Well, let's see what it looks like. Nope, absolutely not. Yeah, we're not. Let's see. What do we need to do? So last time we were told that at I don't remember. Oh, we were told that at the Perfect Bride's boss room. So let's actually. Oh, yes, actually, let's go back here. Maybe.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think you capable of besting Zhang Xingdong. It seems I need more training. Mark my words. One day, I'll become the strongest around. I'll protect everyone. So that no one else gets hurt again.
I mean, noble goals, but clearly you're just getting yourself hurt. Oh, hey.
Well, well. We meet again, eh? My warnings go in one ear and out the other, don't they? The unending cycle of cause and effect has you wrapped tight. This land is no longer as it seems. A power beyond your comprehension awaits. Go any further, and you may never return.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That sounded like final boss vibes. Got that, got that. Got that. Reducing damage taken for a time. That might have also been useful. Well, I'm not just gonna spend it on... Okay. Okay, so clearly there is... I can keep going, just physically. I don't think answering yes is going to, like, teleport me to the final boss.
The unendings of power go any further, and you may never return.
Excuse me?
Your sins. I've already paid for them.
Okay, well, I guess I was teleported.
You finally arrived. That merchant Tao said worship's rise is in utter chaos now. Strange red vines are sprouting everywhere, and monsters are attacking anyone in sight. Aside from the hidden Analum, only the Reverend Temple remains untouched by the monsters. Let me check the town first while you stay here in Analum. We can plan our next move once I return with information. I'm worried about your arm. If it gets worse, it could complicate matters. But I can't stop you, can I? Here, take this. I can't remember who gave it to me, but I believe it might help with your feathering. Use it if you start to feel unwell. I'll head out first. If I find anything, let's meet at the Reverend Temple.
Okay, so... Oh, right. I was trying to jump up the side. Alright. Well, I guess maybe that just brought us into the next phase of the world or something. I really hope that we haven't, like, triggered, like, the final boss for real, because there was a cave there to explore. Well, I'll be doing a epilogue episode regardless, so... Or a epilogue playthrough, sorry. But, yeah. So if I made any irreversible mistakes, I can make different choices when I do the epilogue, so I guess we just, yeah, press forward. Anyway, we beat a rather challenging boss. Anyway, yeah, next time we're going to proceed, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.